it's Pros again and welcome back to my channel. Now I know I have not been recording since the quarantine started, but don't worry, we're gonna have a little chit chat, get ready with me, what's been going on, why I haven't been recording type of video. But I wanted to get this video out about the basic of basics, like beginner friendly, what you need to have in your makeup bag. A lot of you guys tend to ask me, hey April, what's the best foundation? What is a concealer like this? What's that? So I said, you know what, let's just do a video and get it out there. So yeah, this is what this video is about. But before we hop into this video, okay, so please make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. You hit the like button if you like this video, and then just make sure that you hit that notification bell so you will know when my videos go up, okay? On a side note, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, which is _IamPrills. That's the main social media that I use, so make sure y'all follow me over there. I have some good gems dropping over there too. But yeah, let's hop into this video. So guys, alright, for primer, we have to hop into primer. Primer is used so that it gives you a nice solid base for your foundation to adhere to. So the primer I use for this video is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Base right here, and I love this for a drugstore products. And by the way, everything is drugstore, y'all know me, so I'm just coming with the tea, okay? This is very cheap, inexpensive, and it works nice. It gives me a nice even surface to work with before I even start with my foundation. But if you do not have access to the Wet n Wild primer, I would definitely suggest going in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I love this. This is almost done. Every time I go back and need a primer, I just pull for this every time because it's nice. It gives a nice silk base and it gives a nice base for mattifying primer, especially if you are in hotter weathers like Jamaica, from people down there, Jamaica. Or I mean, now it's kind of getting into fall, so you wouldn't really want to go into a mattifying primer, but you want to go into something like this if you do have oily skin. So next we're gonna hop into foundation. Foundation, I just pulled for the OG of the OG, which is the Maybeline in Dewy Smooth. I have the matte poreless, but I just wanted to use a dewy one today to give me a nice glowing base. I really love this. This is in 360. I'm 360, so if you're closer to my color, this is the color for you. I really like this because the price point and everything that I'm using today, including the foundation, is under $10, okay? And you can get this and it's really nice. It gives you a nice coverage. As you will see in the video, it will give you a very nice coverage. When you apply your foundation, make sure that you are using a flat top brush, as what I showed in the video. Make sure you're using a flat top because that is what will enable you to have more control over the foundation applying to your face. If not, you can use a beauty blender, but I'm not a beauty blender girl for my foundation. I am more of a flat top brush, okay? So let's talk about concealers. So we know that once we conceal, we have to go into the high points of the face, which is under the eyes, on the bridge of the nose, on the tip of your nose, on the top of your head, on the bridge of your nose, on your chin. Okay. We know that those are the places that we typically highlight. Now, I have been loving, absolutely loving this concealer that I have been using, and it's from e.l.f. I have been loving the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer with the satin finish, and this is it right here. The price point on this is $6, so you cannot beat that. Now, I know for my people, they're like, okay, I've never heard of this. I don't want to spend my money on this. Let me tell you this. This thing is the truth. The color pigment on the highlight is just bomb for the concealer. So I really love this concealer, but I know I do have a lot of followers who are from Jamaica, so if you're Jamaica, you can get this. I would definitely go back and pull for the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I am fawn, but again, when you are highlighting just 2 to 3 shades higher, lighter than your foundation color is a bomb, good to go. I would suggest with starting from 1 into 2 into 3 if you are definitely a beginner and you don't know nothing about highlighting and contouring and blending out. Just take your time to ease into the lighter colors because I really do like a concealer on the highlight for my face that is most definitely 4 to 5 times lighter than my skin, my face color. So yes, look at this face. Look at this just be everything drugstore. So okay, let's hop on. So after you do your concealer, you need to either decide, do I want to set my concealer or do I want to bake? Bake is normally used for the longevity, so if you're going to be wearing your makeup for a long time, you want to go in with a setting powder. But what I started to do, and I absolutely really love to do now, is after I highlight my face with the concealer, I like to set it with a pressed powder first. And the pressed powder that I used disappeared off my table, so give me 1 second. Right, so I went in with the Black Radiance. Black Radiance is Black Radiance and Black Opal I absolutely love. I love Black Radiance because of the array with powders that they have, and you can get like from light to medium to dark, like white, brown, black, like you can get any color from them. And so I went in the color, this is the color, what is this? I think I peeled it off, but I think it was like honey or something. I'll put everything in the description box down below with all the links of where you can get everything. So I went in and set portions of my face with this powder first, and then I went in with my Sacha Buttercup. Woo! So I went in with my Sacha Buttercup after that. Sacha Buttercup is it's still drugstore, but it's still a little bit expensive. It can be between $20 to $25, but trust me guys, if you get your hands on this, I've had this thing for the last time I bought some was when I was in New York, and the last time I was in New York was 2018. It's 2020 now, and yes, I don't wear makeup a lot, but you also get a lot out of this. So I would most definitely recommend spending a little $20 to $25 on this powder, because it is the truth. It has the undertones of gold that a lot of black people need for their foundation. So I mean, I really and truly love this. So once you set with the pressed powder, you can go over with the Sacha Buttercup to bake, if it is that you're going to be wearing your makeup for a longer period of time. If not, you can just push in the pressed powder into your face and you will be good to go. All right, okay. My camera's dying, so let me change the battery real quick. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, so where were we? We were talking about powders. So with all my powders, I really use Black Radiance. I don't use anything else. Like Black Radiance to set my highlights, Black Radiance to set the rest of my face, Black Radiance to do a contour. Everything is Black Radiance. Now I know that a lot of us, typically when you're beginning, you don't want to spend money on this pressed powder, that pressed powder, that pressed powder. So a good item to have in your makeup kit would be the True Complexion Contour Palette, and this is also from Black Radiance. Okay, and I don't really want to open it because I hit pan, okay, on both of the things. And I picked up another one that I used today, but it was a little bit dark for me, so I need to go back and pick up a lighter shade. They have 3 different arrays for the color scheme with these. So you have light to medium, medium to dark, and then dark to deep. And I picked up the dark to deep. I don't know why I thought I was dark. You know, I'm still black. I love my melanin, but I chose the wrong color, so I have to go back and get another one. But this is the truth, because I then used the middle color of the medium to dark to set the rest of my face, and then I went in with a darker color to contour and to do everything else to my face. And then on the latter part of the video, you'll see that I used the highlight color that's right here. I use this highlight color to highlight my face. So you know, we typically highlight down the bridge of the nose right here, the Cupid's bow, and then you go on to the sides of the face. And this is a 3-in-1 because you get to set the rest of your face, you get to contour, and then you also get to highlight. Now I want to make mention too that you always have to set your face with powders, because you do not want anything to shift, whether it's the foundation, whether it's the highlight, whatever you put on your face, you have to set it. So this is a really good tool to have, because you can then use the pressed powder in a lighter shade if you're not going to bake, and then you can use the baking powder if you choose to bake And then you can use those colors, my bad, to press into the skin. And then once you do that, you have to set the rest of your face. So like under the highlight, down here, around your forehead, you have to set those areas because you did put some form of liquid or cream on your face, so you have to set it. And then once you go into this, you can use the middle color to set and then the darker color to contour. So I really love this. This is a must-have for any makeup. My makeup kit, I use it. Plain and simple, you need to have it. Like, no more talking, no more long talking. Now let's get into eyes. So when you go to do any form of things to your eyes, please at least make sure you put on mascara. If you don't put on nothing else, if you don't put on false lash, mascara is a must for you. Okay, so with the mascaras, there's two things that I use. I use a mascara primer because I don't have the eyelash. Right now, when I put this mascara on my eyes, when you see this, I'm basically rubbing it on my eye itself because I don't have any eyelash. So I go in with a primer first, and then I go ahead and follow up with the Wet n Wild volume mascara. Again, this is probably like $2. I'm gonna put a price point for everything, but this is like $2, and this is a little bit more expensive. I think it runs for $10, but I have to use both of these on my eyes because it gives the look that I have lash when I really don't have any lashes. But for my beginners who also know how to put on lashes, and let me just tell you guys, I haven't recorded, I haven't put on makeup, I haven't done nothing in a very long time, and as I was putting on my lashes, it was a struggle. Do you hear me? It was a struggle. But I switched over. So at first I used to use the duo glue, this pink one right here, and you'd have to put it on the lash, make it dry, and then apply. I don't do that no more. It's still duo, but it's like a liquid base, and what you can do is you rub it along your eyes, like so you will make a line of where you want to put the lash, and it's no waiting. You just pop it on and then you're good to go. Okay, you'll see me struggling a little bit in the video because I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, I haven't done no makeup in a long time, but that is what it is. And so the last but not least, you must have a setting spray. Now the setting spray that I chose to use for this video, okay, is the NYX Matte Finish setting spray, just because you want something that is going to allow your face to not move for the rest of the day, night, evening, or whatever you're gonna make it wear your makeup. So I like a mattifying primer, especially a mattifying spray, sorry, a finish for especially if you're in a hotter climate. So people in Jamaica, you're gonna need something mattifying because it's gonna help to not let things move. And I wanted to keep the price point on all of these items $10 or under, because I know with beginners you don't necessarily want to spend a lot of money on makeup because you don't really know if you're gonna use it that much, or you know, and you might not wear it every day. You might just want to chips of something and something light. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm going to have a video coming out about the simplest, the lightest way that you can apply some makeup on the go for under 10 minutes. I did not do my eyebrows in this tutorial, but I did go ahead and link my eyebrow tutorial with the eye so that you can check it out if you're wondering how I got my eyebrows done. But guys, this is the basis of what you need as a beginner for a good makeup application. Like, can we come through with this? So I want to also go ahead, let me know if you want me to go into details about what brushes you should use for what parts of the face, or what brushes or what sponges, or so just recommendations for application, makeup applicators, such as brushes, sponges, etc. I can go ahead and do that too. I just wanted to drop some gem, drop some knowledge, girl. Don't drop the dime on the coin, because you can get some stuff from the drugstore that can be just as good as everything else. I started this makeup channel because I wanted to do something that's very affordable for someone that's in college, which was me, and I'm still on a college budget. So let's just, yes. So I still wanted to come through with the video to let y'all know that y'all can still look good on a budget. Yes, honey. So if you like this video, please make sure you like, you share, you comment, and you subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in another one. Mwah. Bye, guys.